Well, good morning everyone. Welcome to the second video on the homework portal. And today's video, okay, let me just share my screen. All right. Okay, so today's video is once again on 5 different problems. I'll just show you what are these problems are. You can have a look at it. You can try to solve it. And by tomorrow, by 3:30 p.m., you will get the solutions for this also. But before watching these solutions, do have a look at it, try attempting it, and then have a look at it. Okay. Now the first problem is it's a problem based on the energy time graph and speed time graph. An object which is initially at rest is accelerated by a constant force. The constant force is acting. The moment you know constant force, you know what do I mean by it? It means acceleration is a constant, which also means equations of motion can be applied. Anyway, I'm just giving you a clue. Which graph shows a variation with the time of the kinetic energy of the variation and speed time of the object. So he's asking you both of them. So you need to understand what is being asked. How does kinetic energy varies with time? How does speed varies with time? So one of these graphs is seen to be correct. So look at it. For example, here you see it is exponentially increasing. It is linearly increasing. Which of them could be right? Okay, that's what you need to look at it. So you need to apply appropriate rules to obtain the correct solution. Okay, let us move on to the next one. The next one says, two stationary objects of mass 1 kg and 2 kg are connected by a string and suspended from a spring. There's a from here, from a spring. So it is like this, the thread is cut. The moment you cut the thread, immediately after the cut, what are the magnitudes of the accelerations, okay, of the objects in terms of the acceleration due to gravity G. So initially the setup is shown here, 1 kg and 2 kg. Now the moment you cut the thread, what will happen to 2 kg? 2 kg object will fall down. What will happen to 1 kg? 1 kg object will spring upwards, right? So based on this, applying free body diagrams for both of them, now try to get the values of the acceleration for these objects. Okay, think carefully. This is a bit difficult problem. Many students had committed a mistake. And in fact, there's a problem taken from the textbook H.C. Verma, which we use it for JE mains. But of course, IB has taken it in a same way. But the only thing is they don't have something like the options, but instead they have introduced the options and given it over. Okay, try it out. It's a good problem. Then, third one, an object of mass 2 kg is thrown vertically downwards. You are not dropping it, you are actually throwing it, right? With an initial kinetic energy of 100 joules. Now, usually when we say drop, throw, we will give you the velocity. But here, velocity is not given to you, but the kinetic energy is given to you. What is the distance fallen by the object at an instant when the kinetic energy is doubled? How much distance has it fallen down when the kinetic energy is doubled? So I hope now when you read the second line, you would have got the correct answer for it, which tells you that definitely when the particle starts coming down, kinetic energy should increase, potential energy should decrease, right? Because the height is decreasing with respect to the ground. Now think about what is the distance fallen. Very, very easy question based on COE, conservation of energy. Okay, next. A student of weight 600 newtons climbs a vertical ladder of 6 meters tall in a time of 8 seconds. You have the force, you have the distance, you have the time. What is the power developed by the student against the gravity? Very, very easy question. Just a substitution, nothing else. Substitute the parameters. I'm not going to tell you the formula. You think about which formula should be used for the expression for power, which relates all the three parameters, and then try doing it. Next. What is the unit of electrical energy in fundamental SI units? Very easy question, but often confusing. Okay, I have given this in one of the tests also. Okay, but still people confuse it a lot. So I hope everyone does it correctly. Okay, so these are the 5 different questions. And let us see this space once again tomorrow for solutions. And until then, best of luck and happy learning. Thank you. Do like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more updates. And most importantly, once when you get the answers for it, do mention the options. I'm not asking for working, just mention the options, that is the A, B, C, D, and so on, the correct answers in your YouTube comment section. This would really help me to understand where you have made a mistake. Okay. Thank you, friends. Thank you for watching this video until the end. See you once again tomorrow.